Hello, everyone. I hope you are having a beautiful day, afternoon, or morning, whatever it is where you at. Because today we have another beautiful match day coming up in the Simulation Soccer League. It is me, MC Lumberjack, or Mac Lumberjack, whatever you prefer, and I will be commentating today the beautiful set of matches that we see in front of us. We start off with União Sao Paulo versus Schwarzwälder FV. We go up to Shanghai Dragons versus Tokyo SC, and then we end the first part of the Matchday 3 with Xelaju Cosmico FC versus Reykjavik United. All of these, some very interesting matchups here. It's going to be interesting to see who's going to end on top and who's going to fall. Get your predictions in. I hope you've already done that before the matches start. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting match. First off, of course, União Sao Paulo versus Schwarzwälder. União Sao Paulo, the current reigning champions. They'll be looking to defend their title. Schwarzwälder, historically, a very strong team, but starting to fall more in that third position the last couple of years. But they'll be looking to regain their positions. So let's see. Kind of similar formation for the two, both with a 5 at the back. Schwarzwälder with a very interesting formation with the single midfielder. As we start the game off. So Powell playing in the red, of course. Cotswold now with the corner. Gets it to the Groot. Cotswold gets it back. Mulder has the ball. Some possession for Sao Paulo. Back to Mulder. Hashimoto has the ball. Bombs it down the wing. Chance for a crosshair. Crosses it. Rubio's free. The Goat gets the ball. Heads it over. Some early pressure from Sao Paulo. See if they can keep this on. Or they let Schwarzwälder get into this game. As you can see from the XG. Starting off strong for Sao Paulo. Now with head. Pass it to Aoi. Soto has the ball to Aoi. The Goat making a run. Aoi doesn't see it. Cotswold now. Chance for a cross. Crosses it. Mulder gets to it, but heads it over. Some nice interlinking play so far. Not much to be said from Schwarzwälder in these first 20 minutes. Let's see if they can change this. Kirkpatrick gets the ball back to Aguilera. Kirkpatrick to head. Pass it to Pexedo. Up to Hashimoto. Aoi has the ball again. Beautiful incisive pass to the Groot. The Groot has a chance and he shoots. Beautiful save from Williams. Nice incisive pass from Aoi. Aoi. Hashimoto at the corner. Gets it back. Recovers the ball. Up to Cotswold. Head has the ball. Kirkpatrick passes it. Constant pressure here from Sao Paulo. Really dominant display so far. It seems like Schwarzwälder is not even getting off their own half. Kirkpatrick now passes it deep to Cotswold. Back to Aoi. To the Groot. Hashimoto. Ooh. It was offside. Nelson. Back to Soto. Aoi. I'm struggling to pronounce his name. I'm going to be real. Is it Aoi or Aoi? Aoi. I'm going to go with Aoi. Head has the ball now. Up to Nelson. To Aoi. Rubio. Cotswold with some space, but he leaves it. Rubio gets the ball. Chance for a shot. Ooh, whizzes past the goal. Very heavy pressure from Sao Paulo so far. I think they're going to be disappointed to not have converted one of these chances so far. Schwarzwälder, it must be difficult playing. But only they might be getting overrun a little bit on the midfield here. With only one midfielder, he is a ball-winning midfielder, but it might not be enough. I say that, but Wang Zhiao is free. Oh, beautiful save from Aguilera. Suddenly, Wang Zhiao was one-on-one with the goalkeeper, and he really could have finished that. Just when I was saying, Swartzwolder finds an opening. Skovgaard now to Madison. Madison shoots from distance. Oh, what a beautiful shot, but it just goes over. Some life in Swartzwolder at the end of the first half, but now Cotswold with the corner for Sao Paulo. Takes the corner, gets headed away. De Groot gets to recollect the ball. Head gets it back. Dribbles it into the 16-yard box. Gets it to Aoi. Oh, and it's a deflection. Ashito Aoi. His first season in the majors. And he makes a beautiful goal. He gets a lucky deflection. But the shot was there nonetheless. Let's see this again. Head gets the ball. Passes it. First time shot. And it goes off Millwall. Really not Millwall's fault. The goal will fall for Aoi. And that is his first goal in the majors. Let's see if Swartzwolder can respond here. Williams already needing to make another save. And we're going into the last minutes, and that is half time. So, dominant display so far. As you can see, 17 shots, 8 on target. Sao Paulo definitely in control, 63% possession. Swartzwolder had this little bit of attacking threat, a couple minutes where they had a couple chances. But other than that, they've been honestly lucky that it's only been one goal so far. Ashito Aoi with the highest rating so far with the goal. He's going to be buzzing with that goal. Really important so far. Let's see if there's any substitutions. Doesn't look like it. And we kick off to the second half. And it's Swartzwolder to start. You got Xavier up the Millwall. Bierman gets the ball. Gets it deep, all the way to Clark. Nice pass, but Clark doesn't control it, so he loses the ball. Now Skovgaard. Back to Xavier. To Skovgaard. Tries to put a through ball through, but it doesn't reach the designated target. But they win the ball back. Wang Zhiao makes a nice run. He shoots, it's the post, but Sinclair is there to finish it. And the flag stays down, and that is 1-1. Swartzwolder make the equalizer. Sao Paulo is going to be kicking themselves for not making more of the opportunities they had. When Swartzwolder gets one beautiful 1-2 from Wang Zhiao, just hits the post, but then Sinclair is there to finish it. Beautiful goal. And suddenly the game is completely open again. Swartzwolder really needed this early in the second half. We got an exciting game ahead of us, if I can so say myself. Now Hashimoto at the corner. Takes the corner. Gets stopped. Mulder gets to recollect the ball though. Cotswold down the wing. Gets a cross in. Gets intercepted. Kirkpatrick. Gets it to Aoi. Head has the ball. And back to the goalkeeper. Slowing down the pace here, Sao Paulo. A little rattled from that goal. Hashimoto now. Going down the wing. Chance for a cross. He gets the cross in to Mulder. It gets intercepted and Williams recollects. Once again Mulder, Hashimoto, and Williams collects once again. The play from Sao Paulo looking a little bit frantic right now. A little bit stressful. Now Clark. To Bierman. Clark with a nice pass. Power has the ball. Shoots. And it's just in front of the goal. Aguilera gets it to Hashimoto. To Aoi. Aoi been very involved in the game so far. As he bombs it down the wing. Mulder has the ball. To Nelson. Some nice passing play here. Aoi now. Got Cotswold. Cannot recover the ball, but De Groot has it. They keep possession, keep under pressure. Sao Paulo in an attacking mood right now. Back Soto. Moves it down the wing. Passes to Hashimoto. To Mulder. Tries for a shot. Very... Ooh, power tackle Scott told her. Is the ref going to say something? No. Just a little talking to. Nothing serious. And suddenly the game is neck and neck. Swartzwalder has completely regained the XG. But Rubio now with a shot. Oh, and it almost goes in. Rubio goes for a nice run. Almost gets it in the bottom corner. Williams really has to stretch for that one. Hashimoto now with the goal, corner. Oh, and it's a goal! Ryan Kirkpatrick right on his big noggin. Beautiful assist here. Out of nowhere, Hashimoto just gets, Kirkpatrick just gets higher than Bierman and heads it down, nods it in the back of the net, and suddenly it's 2-1 again. Okay, Hashimoto down the wing, another cross. De Groot has a chance now. Ooh, and Williams has to make an incredible save there. Another corner. Can Hashimoto deliver another incisive ball here? Oh, it almost looked like it. Kirkpatrick, the exact same position. That corner routine really working out. It seems like they practiced that. Now Skovgaard on the other side with another corner. This game is really heating up. It's a real back and forth display. Madison recovers. Chance for a shot here, but passes to Xavier. Xavier! Oh, and it looked like that might be going in, but now Rubio, the chance for a counter here. There's no one with him. So the attack ends there. Only the 67th minute game has a lot of chances. Very back and forth. Now Cottrell with a free kick. Takes it. Just goes over. It's still anyone's game. I could see Swartzwalder still grab a point from this game, or even more, if they manage to keep up the pressure here. Let's see. Power has the ball to Bierman. Xavier recollects it. Skovgaard has the ball. Dribbles a little bit down the wing. Nice dribble so far. Chance to pass it back. Rubio intercepts. Aoi back to Rubio. Chance for a counter here. There's some space. De Groot has the ball. Hashimoto now. And they pass it back. Looked like a dangerous opportunity, but they just... Oh, and Head with a big mistake. Wang Zihao takes the ball and he scores. No, Head is going to be dreaming about that tonight because Wang Zihao just equalized in the 76th minute. Massive blunder and beautifully executed from Wang Zihao like a true poacher striker. He just finishes this. Honestly, I feel like Aguilera could have been on that as well. And suddenly it's 2-2 again. This game has been back and forth. Swartzwalder climbing back and crawling back every point turn of the way. And oh no, an injury for Sao Paulo. It goes from bad to worse here. Going into the last 3 minutes of the game. Is there anything that Sao Paulo can still do? Or will they once again draw here? Oh, it's a beautiful pass to Sinclair. Ooh, he was almost through on goal. But Hashimoto has the ball now. Bombs it down the wing. Mulder has the ball. Chance for a cross. Aoi in the middle. Doesn't get the ball. Super sub now at the ball. Oh, and it's an amazing goal. Super sub. Incredible. I cannot believe it. I have to compose myself for a second. I did not see that one coming. Mulder at the ball. Gets it to Nelson and super sub just with an absolute beauty. Incredible. Not something you would expect from the substitute player there. But he's worth his weight in gold. And now De Groot has a chance. Back to Rubio. Ooh. Super sub intercepts De Groot. Super sub has been everywhere. They should sign this guy. I mean, they have, but they should play him. Oh, and the ref is checking for a penalty. Super sub might have gotten a penalty too. I think it was outside the area though. Wait, it's a penalty. Super sub with the goal and now earning a penalty for Sao Paulo. Rubio standing there and takes it and he scores. What incredible scenes this game. Super sub man of the match. Put him in contention for the GOAT debate. Vote him for player of the season because I've never seen a substitute appearance like that. He will be carried home on the shoulders of the Sao Paulo players tonight. And now Hashimoto with another chance for a corner. Takes the corner. Kirkpatrick, once again, this routine has definitely been practiced. The Hashimoto-Kirkpatrick connection is very good, and that is the game. Oh, I gotta get my heartbeat down for that one, because honestly, 4-2, Schwarzwälder at every point seemed like they just were fighting back into it, and it was seeming like it was gonna be end at that draw, but the incredible performance from Super Sub made it so they won. Incredible. Yomi Hashimoto with the man of the match. I think we all know who the real man of the match was that game, but I gotta be impartial, of course. I can't be naming names, but Super Sub. Okay, after that amazing display, we will be moving up to Shanghai Dragons FC versus Tokyo SC. Exciting to see this game. Could go either way, of course. I'm going to be interested to see the tactical shape Tokyo will be coming out with. They, of course, got a new tactician who's been working hard behind the scenes to put the best Tokyo team out there that he can. Versus Shanghai Dragons, team on the rise. Looking like they're just going to keep improving each season. And they're going to look to do that and show what they've become in the next match as well. Ho and Han, one of the players to watch for Shanghai Dragons, of course. For Tokyo SC, Ibrumovic. The pretty basic 4-3-1, 4-2-3-1. Let's see what this game brings us. And that is the start of the game. We have Greer to Adamu. Elish. Gunnarsson with the ball. We have a quiet start so far. First 4 minutes, Bob with the ball now. Up to Jimitas. Gets it down the wing. Chance for a cross here. Voda's completely open and he scores. 4th minute, Marcel Voda gets the 1-0 for Shanghai Dragons FC. Honestly looked elementary out here. The cross just completely opening the defense from Tokyo SC. Don't know exactly what happened here. No one's marking Voda. And a player like him is finishing that 9 out of 10 times. If you give him that much space, he's going to punish you. Going to need to see some tighter marking from Tokyo, I think. But now Delo up to Greer. Elish keeps the ball. Gets it down the wing. A lot of players forward here for Tokyo. Delo gets it to Greer. But it gets intercepted to Jimitas. Oh, Ron Flex recovers the ball. Super Hoops. Chambers. Back to Super Hoops. Chance for a cross here. Ooh, he shoots it. Takechi saves that. No problem for a keeper at the caliber of Takechi. Chambers with a nice kick. Doesn't reach the target though. Voda once again. To Del Vecchio. Del Vecchio, chance for a cross here. Crosses it to Bob. Ooh, beautiful save. Very dangerous attack there. With a beautiful save by Chambers. Bob now with the corner. Takes it. Gets cleared. Habjanic. Leads to nothing. Adamu with a throw in. Up to Lee. Back to Adama. To Greer. Ibrumovic. Oof. Could have gotten more on that, honestly. But it's nice to see Tokyo starting to get some feeling in the game. It's not going to be a walk in the park for Shanghai Dragons. Greer once again intercepts. Gunnarsson passes it to Chambers. Chambers has some space here. Passes to Super Hoops. Nice pass. He dribbles it. Chance for a shot. Oh, it barely misses inside of the post and it goes out. Super Hoops deserved more for that. I would love to have seen a replay on that. Greer now with the corner. Tokyo really getting into this game. Corner gets taken. That's recollected. Bob clears it. Super Hoops has the ball. Super Hoops been very visible so far. Making some nice run. Had a nice chance there. He's looking to make his mark on this match. Habjanic now though. Hohenhan's in some space, making a run. Habjanic sees it, but he doesn't get there. He gets the ball. Very high pressing from Shanghai, so it's hard. Forces Tokyo to play the ball deep, play it long, and not being able to build up from the back like they might have wanted to. And now Shanghai is doing exactly that with Habjanic. Bob has the ball. Passes to Hohenhan. Hohenhan passes to Gimmitus. Beautiful save from Chanders. Beautifully played attack from Shanghai Dragons. Some real synergy showing there. And Bob now with the corner. Corner taken. Oh, and it's another incredible save from Chambers. What a header. And what a save. Lind with the ball. De Soto. Del Vecchio. Del Vecchio with the cross. Corner for Shanghai Dragons. It's very up and down so far. Shanghai now in a bit of possession here. Habjanic to Bob. Bob loses the ball. Nice interception from Lee. Once again, there's some pressure here. Hard to get the ball out. Can't believe it's only been 20 minutes. It feels like more minutes have passed. Super Hoops once again collects the ball. Been playing very strong so far. Now Delo, or Delo, to Greer. Ron Flex. As Greer was already offside, but I feel like Ron Flex could have gotten that on target for sure. Chambers now to Lee. Back to Chamber. Ron Flex to Super Hoops. Oh, and a shot. Ooh. Delo just misses. Greer with the corner for Tokyo. Gets collected by Takechi. No issue for him. We're in a bit of a phase of attacking for Tokyo. Chambers now. Passes it back. Keeping that pressure on. Ron Flex with the ball. Nice pass to Greer. Oh, a foul. Interesting. I'm not sure I saw a foul there, but the referee is checking with VAR, and VAR knows best, so let's see. Penalty awarded! It seemed like a very soft pen, but Tokyo is going to be wringing their hands. Can Greer convert this? It's going to be so important, and he does, and that's the 1-1. Greer slots it into top right corner from a perhaps little light penalty decision, but a goal is a goal is a goal. And Tokyo is going to be very happy with this one. Gets them right into the match. They were already putting more pressure on Shanghai Dragons, and this is just going to shift the momentum in their favor. Let's see if they can do more with this. Or if the first half is going to end in a 1-1, which it appears to do so. Okay, interesting game. It started off with the early goal from Shanghai Dragons. I was worried for Tokyo. I was afraid it was gonna be a wash, but Tokyo really gritted down and fought their ways back into the match. They could have scored before the penalty, and then, a little bit of luck. They get a penalty, and Greer is able to finish it, and now it's 1-1. Everything to play for still in the second half. Not much to put between these teams. Kind of depends on how they will start the second half. Will Tokyo continue the momentum they had at the end of the first half? Or will Shanghai Dragons start off strong like they did in the first half? So let's see. Lind with the ball. The Johnson B. Johnson T connection. Jimitis. Okay, Lee has a careless foul there, but nothing worth writing home about. Now Lee with a free kick. Shoots at a goal. Whoo! That was close. Takeshi tries to get to it. In the end, not necessary, but very close free kick from quite far out. Chambers now up to Super Hoops. Chambers, Super Hoops. Super Hoops shoots. Oh, beautiful save from Takeshi. He's the castle in the goal right now. Greer with the corner. And Takeshi saves it. Into the 60th minute now. Another corner for Tokyo. It's been mostly Tokyo, or only Tokyo so far the second half. Not a single highlight from Shanghai Dragons so far. Let's see if this changes. But Tokyo has really gotten into this match and actually shown themselves to be the better team so far. It is still only 1-1, so they would need a goal to get that win. And now it's Shanghai Dragons actually. Johnston with a shot, but it gets blocked. Super Hopes recovers the ball. We keep seeing this high pressing from Shanghai Dragons. Does give some issues for Tokyo. They keep having to get the ball long because there's no passing opportunities and a lot of pressure put on them. But so far, it still hasn't really worked out for Shanghai Dragons. A quarter now for them. Let's see. Let's stop, but Bob gets it back. Oh, and that did look like a penalty. The VR is going to check it, but that seemed pretty clear to me. I think they are going to give this one. Let's check. Penalty awarded. Yeah. Now Shanghai Dragons has their own penalty, and Habjanic is going to take it. Kanders with a chance to be a hero here. And he isn't. Habjanic finishes it coolly. And it's 2-1 for Shanghai Dragons. I would say this is against the flow of the game. But in the end, football is about scoring goals. And Shanghai scored 2, and Tokyo has scored 1. As the score goes, Shanghai would win, but still 20 minutes to play for. Still everything to get for Tokyo. But Shanghai putting on the pressure now. Bob with the corner. Crosses it in. Gets collected. Del Vecchio to Bob. To Del Vecchio. Shoots it. Gets deflected, but it gets blocked. Johnson B gets to recollect. Ooh, Greer gets the ball. Super Hoops is free, but he doesn't get it there. And he loses the ball to Habjanic. And Takeshi recovers. Up to De Soto. Shanghai now passing it around the back a little bit. But Voda gets the ball. Ooh, they lose it, but they regain it again. I think the pressure is getting to this team a little bit. They're becoming a little sloppy in possession. Giving the ball away. Jimitis with chance for a cross here. Habjanic almost gets his head on it, but not the height for it. Habjanic though with a dribble. Chance for shot. Oh my god, it's incredible. What a power he got on that shot. I don't think the keeper could even dream to save this one. Let's see this again. I'm going to need it in super slow-mo because that ball went so fast. Look at this and just boom. Incredible. That was a very impressive run, impressive goal. Very beautifully done. And that does seem to spell defeat for Tokyo SC. They really played very well this game, but Shanghai Dragons was just more clinical in the end. And now Del Vecchio still has the ball. There's a chance for another one. Ooh, Kanders. A little bit of an error there. He could have collected that, I think. This is going to be one of the last actions of the game. Bob with a corner. Let's see if they do anything with it. Lind gets it back. Habjanic to Bob. I thought the ref was going to call another ban, but no. Maybe there's a little chance for a counter here, but no. Tokyo slows it down. As we go into the last 30 seconds of the match, it seems like it's going to end 3-1 for Shanghai Dragons. As Lind gets the ball. Helvetiu down the wing to Habjanic. Helvetiu to Bob. And that's the game. Valiantly fought by Tokyo, but in the end, the experience of Shanghai Dragons prevailed. I think there were certainly parts of the game where Tokyo could have put the game to bed. But in the end, 2 quick goals at the end of the game, 1 penalty, made it so Shanghai was in control of the game and managed to get the 3 points here. I think Shanghai should be happy for clawing back after the equalizer from Tokyo. And I think Tokyo, definitely there were some signs of life there. Albeit sometimes the final third seemed to be lacking a little bit. But all in all, I think a good performance from both teams. I think both managers could be happy with the game that was just put on for them. And with that, we're already at the final match of the first part of Matchday 3 for the majors. And it's Xelaju versus Cosmico. Oh, sorry. Xelaju Cosmico versus Reykjavik United. Interesting match once again. You would expect the bookies have Reykjavik as quite a heavy favorite here. But in the end, in the game of football, you never know. Xelaju could definitely put an upset here. I think it's going to be very important to see how the game starts off. If we're going to have some early aggression and pressure from Xelaju, or are they going to sit back, wait for Reykjavik to play? I think it's going to be important to play pretty high pressing, far up the field, and not give Reykjavik too much space, because the space, they know what to do with the space, and they'll just attack you relentlessly. But who am I to say? I'm not a coach. I'm just a commentator. I just say what I see. And what I see is Mustache Moltonado with the ball and James collecting. Tentacles with a throw-in up to Neymar. Urkel. Neymar, nice pace. And already a goal. But the referee. The referee has seen offside somewhere. He's checking with his VAR. I don't know if I saw it. It's awarded. It's awarded. Beautiful passing play here. Neymar to Tentacles to Urkel to Neymar. Neymar with the... Was that a... I think I might have missed that, but was that a Rabona cross? It was! Neymar turning up the skill here. Beautiful to see. Doing his name proud. I don't think I've ever seen that in my commentating days, at least. At like 2% now at the corner, though. Yoon passes to Blackman. To James. To Yoon. To James. Ooh, and it hits the post. Xelaju now with a chance too. First 4 minutes, already exciting things happening. Walker here takes the corner. Ooh, up like 2%. Hits the post. Exciting first couple minutes of this game. As Wall Jr. takes the goal kick. Walker gets the ball back. Yoon to James. James with some space here. Chance for a cross. Crosses it. Ooh. Just can't, Kanuki just can't head it down enough. Once again, Wall Jr. going far. Once again, Kanuki getting the ball back, but Mustache Maldonado has the ball. Neymar with a incisive pass to Del Pirlo. Ooh. But it's offside. Del Pirlo's offside. At like 2% now with a corner for Xelaju. Takes the corner. Blackman gets the ball back. Now to Yoon. Another chance for a cross here. A lot of man in the area. James shoots. James scores. Beautiful finish. Wall could have gotten to that. I want to see a replay here. Not exactly sure how James gets this ball in the back of the net. Let's see here. Yoon gets into the area very nicely, passes to James. Ooh, and just the reaction times were not there for Wall. Difficult shot to save in the end. I think it looked easier than it actually was. And it's 1-1. Surprise goal from Xeladio. I say surprise goal, but they have been very strong this game so far. I don't want to underestimate them or discount their achievements so far. They might have been looking the strongest team so far, because James now with another ball up to Walker. Ooh, it looked like he got pushed there. It looked like he got pushed there. We're going to have to call VAR again. I would say that's a penalty, but I'm often wrong. It's a penalty. It's a penalty for Xeladio. Blackman steps up to the spot. Chance to get Xeladio ahead, and he takes it, and he misses. He shoots it into the stands. Oh, no, 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 no. Such unfortunate. Xeladio is going to be kicking himself, and Blackman most of all, because, oh no, that could have been the 2-1. Now it's Reykjavik with the ball. Let's see if they can punish the mistake that Xeladio just made. Mustache Maldonado crosses it. Rivest comes out of the ball, but he can't get to the ball, and Neymar heads it over. No. In 3 minutes from a penalty miss to 2-1 for Reykjavik. It goes from bad to worse for Xeladio. Maldonado with the cross. Rivest comes out of the ball but can't collect the ball, and Neymar heads it in. Neymar having an incredible game so far with that Rabona cross and now the goal. And now Reykjavik looking like they have the momentum. Tentacles at the corner. Takes the corner. Gets it to Rashford. Oh, it's a save. Oh. Nice save from Rivest. Now it's Tentacles. Takes the corner. Shaheen. And it's a miss. Up to the 40th minute. Almost the end of the first half. Xeladio performing well, but just being a little unlucky there. Now at like 2%. Chance for a cross here. Gets the ball back. Another chance. Gets it to Emerson. No space for him, but he gets space and makes space for himself. I mean, nice block there. We have 3 minutes of extra time, and at like 2% has a corner for Xeladio. Whips it in. Gets headed. Doesn't challenge Wall, but close. So we go into the final minutes of the first half. Extra time. Oh, Rivest with an incredible save. Girard had an open heading opportunity, and Rivest makes a beautiful save. Incredible. So, exciting first half. I think Xeladio really is going to be kicking themselves. I think they're going to feel like they should have gotten more out of this first half, at least. Missing that penalty is always unfortunate, but then conceding right after, that must be devastating. But anyway, I think they definitely still have a chance here. It's far from over. I think Reykjavik really should be looking for a third goal, because it seems like Xeladio can score at any moment. So I think they're going to be looking for that extra buffer, because right now I would not be comfortable as a Reykjavik United fan. That is one thing that is for sure. Standout performance from Neymar so far. Now Shaheen with the ball. Blackman intercepts. Up to Rivest. Okoro gets it. Not a pressure put. Pressure put by Reykjavik. And Rashford just shoots it next to the ball. To the 55th minute now. XG-wise, it's very equal. Partly helped by the penalties, of course. Now Rashford, up to Girard, but he was offside. Rivest has been making some incredible saves. He did have that one mistake where he came out too far. But other than that, he's been playing very well. And now Durbatov with the ball. Pass it to Shaheen. Rashford is open. Rashford has the ball. He dribbles. He shoots. Oh, it's beautiful. The fake, the body fake, switches the feet and just buries that. Unsavable for Rivest. Let's look at that in the replay. Beautiful incisive pass from Shaheen as well. Rashford passes the man and just buries it. Buries it with his left. That is why he was one of the top scorers last season. Showing how it's done. And now Rashford with a free kick. Ooh. And Reykjavik got the extra buffer they needed. Let's see if they continue. Tentacles now. After Del Pirlo doesn't head it down far enough. Heading into the 67th minute. Tentacles with the corner. After Del Pirlo. Tentacles gets it back. Once again gets it back. Oh, Kuniki. It appears that he tripped up Shaheen. And I think the referee is going to give this one as well. And it's a penalty awarded. Oh no, I feel bad for Xelaju. Rashford steps up to the penalty spot. Saying his last prayers. The small man with a big dream. Can he make it 4? He makes it 4. Cool, calm, collected. As a true striker should. 6th goal of the season. Off to a flying start. And Xelaju. Oh my. This is going to be a disappointing day for them. From almost being 2-1 up to being 4-1 down. I think there were really parts in this game where Xelaju was the stronger team. But in the end, they just kind of collapsed, unfortunately. I would have loved to see a bit more of a game. Maybe there's still a chance when Walker has the ball. Chance for a shot here. He shoots. Ooh, well, Junior saves it. Nice run from Walker. At like 2% now with the corner. Takes the corner, whips it in. Walker collects it. So we go into the last 7 minutes of the game. This is looking like a Reykjavik win. A convincing one at that. At least when looking at the scoreline. Very convincing. Nemarino now to Del Pirlo. Rashford, is he going to go for the hat-trick? He shoots, he scores, and he gets the hat-trick. Of course he does. Call him Rashford the third because he gets 3. 5-1 Reykjavik United. Beautiful pass once again from Del Pirlo. And Rashford, yeah, he finishes those. That's just what he does. And now Rashford with a free kick. Passes to Derbatov. Urkel. Shaheen. Back to Urkel. To Derbatov. Reykjavik not really taking the foot off the pedal after getting the third. Del Pirlo now all alone. Gets it to Rashford and Rashford scores it. But it might be offside. The referee is talking to VAR. Let's see what happens here before we start celebrating. And they can celebrate. Oh my god, it's 6-1. From a game that was looking like a nail-biter, suddenly it's an absolute wash. Rashford the second with 4 goals this game. We are 1 away from Brazil. I think Nemarino would not be happy with that score. But that's just a guess. At like 2% now with the ball. Can we get a consolation goal for Xelaju? I mean, a second one at least. Or maybe Tadil. Oh no, and it's just not Xelaju's day today. It deflects off the bar. I don't know which gods they pissed off, but Xelaju needs to do some prayers because they are not on their side today. Yuna with the ball. Imeneatok. Okoro. at like 2%. As the game winds down and we have 2 minutes of extra time, this has been a very interesting match. Tathil now, chance for a shot, and he scores! They get another one. Oh, unless the referee has something to say about it. Okay, he doesn't. I was sure they were going to disallow that, but no. Tathil, nice overhead pass from James, and also a nice finish. A little too late, the 2-6, but at least they got their honor. They got that one back in the end. Like I've said many a time this game, on another day, Laju could have won this game, but today was not that day. And Reykjavik wiped the floor with them, 6-2, 4 goals from Miko Rashford, player of the match, 10.0 rating. What else is there to say? Some special shout out to Neymar Rio for that first half as well. Beautiful goal, amazing assist. And thanks all the players for an amazing game. And that will do it for my commentary for the first part of the Matchday 3 for the majors. We had some very interesting games. I got my heart rate up for the first. Second was interesting. The third was certainly interesting. All games could have gone both ways. Ended up swinging very hard in the end, especially this last one. I think it was an exciting day of football, and I hope you'll join me for the next part later today. Have a nice day. This has been MC Lumberjack. Peace.